my name is Danny the Dinosaur, and today we're taking a look at the Heroes of Gujitsu Dino Power Redback versus Blazagon 2-pack. Boy, does it feel good to say that, baby. Gujitsu time, boys. We back at it again, and today we're taking a look at this amazing 2-pack by none other than the Moose Toys, the masterminds behind Gujitsu, baby. And listen, I know a lot of you, and I mean a lot of you, have been wanting Dino Power toys. I've been wanting to do videos on these, but if you don't know, these toys are probably as rare as the G.I. Joes at Target nowadays. But I must say, the packaging is an amazing improvement over the old Gujitsus, the Series 2 and the Series 1. The 2-packs were not as collector friendly, but now holy crap, man, these packages are really nice with the nice artwork right there. Some nice artwork of Blazagon and Redback, and the packaging is really collector friendly because as you can see, it is only split down by the middle. So there's going to be minimal breakage on the paper. You can just split it apart like a clamshell and then put it back in the packaging, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm actually kind of glad that Moose added this because, well, not all of us are 4-year-olds. There's a lot of people in my Discord that enjoy Gujitsus, and hey, we have a Discord. To start off, we have the Gujitsu Dino Power thing, and the I'm Super Stretchy, the Chomp Attack, which is the new feature, and the Water Blast Attack. I still don't know how to read back out those powers, and the I'm Super Goopy. This is the Volcanic Rumble exclusive figs. Both of these are in fact exclusive figures. The Redback is the only place you can get Redback. He's colored in a more purple, and this Dino Blazagon, I haven't seen any other Blazagons, but I'm assuming he is going to be typically red. But anyway, on the back, and we have the Arctic Showdown, which is with the new character Tyro versus Gigatusk. I don't know which one's the good guy or the bad guy, but I'm looking forward to reviewing that. How did the Water Blast action feature, and the Redback and Blazagon logo. And it also says Redback Spider. Wait, oh, that's weird. They didn't include that in the last season of Gujitsu. Redback Spider! A master of entrapment, Redback strikes quickly and captures his prey in his fang-like claws. After his Water Blast attack, few can escape his web of steel. Versus Blazagon Dragon. A born leader, when things heat up, Blazagon knows how to take control. He's ready to erupt into action before anyone else, and unleash his chomping powers on his target. That's something they added to the bio to accommodate the new chomping action feature, which I do not know how to do. You apparently just take it back. But no, I'm gonna talk about that later, because now's not the time. But anyway, let's get to opening these figures. And here is Blazagon and Redback out of the packaging. And funnily enough, this is exactly how my first... this is how my first review of Gujitsu Series 2 actually went. Which is weird. I did Blazagon and Redback, and now they're in a 2-pack now. That's actually pretty cool. Was it convenience, or was it like... Is Moose watching my videos? If so... hit me up with that sponsorship. But first off, unlike the Series 2 review, we're gonna start taking a look at Blazagon first. And here we have Blazagon. And here we have Blazagon. Blazagon is basically just the leader of the Gujitsu gang. He is a dragon that is now turning into a dinosaur for whatever reason, but that's cool. Dinosaurs and dragons are cool. Dinosaurs are cool in general. So, Blazagon, as to why he turned into a T-Rex type of thing, nobody knows right now. MooseTube hasn't released their cartoon episode, their web series yet, on Season 3, so who knows? The only thing I know right now is that Blazagon is just the leader of the Gujitsus, and he is friends with a lot of people on the team like Thrash, and overall, he's just a really, really nice looking character. That's all I can say right now because I do not know why this boy's a dino. The only reason I know as to how Blazagon turned into a dinosaur is because at the end of the Series 2 episode, Hydra was just basically talking to the Gujitsu gang. And then they basically just heard a roar out of nowhere, which was kind of weird, but it explains as to why the third series is called Gujitsu Dino Power. The sculpting on this figure is overall just way better than the first few Blazagons. The scales on his back add a nice layer of texture to the figure, as well as the wrist seems to have some sort of wrist guard or something as well on the other side. So that's pretty cool. And the most probable reason as to why he has these wristbands are that Gujitsu Series 3 is probably looking for more of a caveman look, as you can see with these like shackles type of thing. Really cool looking. And his little skirt right here, which is very caveman-like, is one of the very nicely sculpted accessories for this figure. I just love this accessory. Of course, you can pull it down and you know, see his privates or whatever, but I personally think this is just an amazing little piece of sculpting that fits really nicely on to Blazagon. And then the dinosaur aspect of it all just ties it together. His chest is just the basic muscular body. And again, Moose outdid themselves with the head sculpt. I mean, this guy looks cartoony, and he even has like the bone between his nose. Probably means they were looking for a more caveman-like feel. There's like a little necklace right there, probably with bones. It's a nice gold color as well. The Blazagon design for the head is almost a little bit inverted, as these scales are blue and the other Blazagons had yellow scales or spikes or whatever you want to call them. It's just that this Blazagon is very different compared to the other Blazagon. Speaking about the head sculpt for Series 3 also has a brand new action feature. This action feature is the chomp attack, which is new for the dino aspect of this. The top of a head is basically just on a hinge, and the bottom is just stuck onto the base body, and the thing that it does is it allows you to jump. So let's take our test dummy Jonesy here from the epic Fortnite series of Jazzware products thing. And what do you have to say about this before you get brutally mauled?
Mi juego está muriendo. Por favor, ayúdame. Mis coordenadas son un...
Alright, great. Nobody gives a crap. Another playable feature about the figure is the entire gimmick of the Gujitsu line, which is basically these are figures that can stretch really far. And as you know, I'm a sucker for the thrash type goo inside, which is basically the posability for these guys. So oh my gosh, did they improve this. Look at this, they got little bones inside. I mean, this just adds a whole new level of texture inside of it, and it just goes along with the caveman / dinosaur effect. I mean, you can't not love this. I mean, easily the best filling for any Gujitsu figure and or Blazagon figure. I mean, good job, Moose. This is just, this is the cream of the crop of your figures. The filling is literally just the thrash type filling, the more syrupy type filling, and it has some sparkles inside. I don't know if you can see that, but it does have some sparkles, and it also has bones. And here is Blazagon compared to the other Blazagons. I mean, of course, this Blazagon is just the more superior version. Moose keeps outdoing themselves with the Gujitsu, and overall the sculpting of this Blazagon is way better. As you can see, the head is actually more proportionate, I'd like to say, because for the first series, the head sculpts were fine, and as for the second series, the head sculpts were made way bigger due to the fact that they needed to accommodate for the water blast attack. But now with the chomp attack, Blazagon feels like a more naturally flowing figure, and he just feels way better. The head sculpt is just way better proportioned, and it feels just right. The Moose has hit the amazingness of this figure right on target. And this figure can also stand up, unlike the previous two Blazagon figures. But now, it's time for Redback. Redback is basically the mad scientist of the Gujitsu canon, if you can call it that. He's basically just a spider that in the last season decided to to make a contraption that turned good guys bad and bad guys good, and it basically backfired on him, turning Rockjaw good in the end of the season 2 episode, and now he's purple for whatever reason. MooseTube Mania has not released the Series 3 web episode yet, so I am honestly clueless as to why my man's be looking like a grape. And my opinions on this figure are kind of unfortunate. The Redback is literally just the same sculpting as the original Redback that came from Series 2. I gotta say, kind of disappointed, but at least he looks like Thanos now, I guess. That's pretty cool. And because this guy is literally just a repaint of the original Redback, I'm not going to go into too much detail here. If you want to go into detail, you can check out my Blazagon and Redback review, link in the description. To start off, Redback, I truly feel like this color of a purple head and yellow eyes do fit the character a bit more. He looks a bit more like a spider. The shorts are the exact same in the way you can... And other than that, he still has the weapon arm and the normal, looks like it's pointing arm. So I'm assuming that because Rockjaw turned good, I'm gonna assume that Redback is the new leader, which is kind of like a Starscream situation, which I like. Oh shoot, speaking about Starscream, crap. There's a vintage toy that Blazagon reminds me of, this chopping action feature. There was this little ghost in like the Kenner Toys Real Ghostbusters series. There was like this little ghost that you would put like a figure or your finger into and it would bite down. And I've been bitten by one of those, and Jesus, they had no toy regulations back then. But now that we got that out of the way, let's get back to Redback. For the front, it's literally just the same sculpting as the original Redback with the, like, sort of ribcage type thing with some muscles, some, like, spider-like legs there with 2 toes, and on the back, we have just some information right there, and then more of the rib type stuff, a really weird back type of thing, and oh! And as for the filling, he has, I think this filling is actually different from the original Redback. Of course, they have both the same consistency. It feels more thick and viscous in a way. That's weird, but I like it. I like more viscous stuff for the Gujitsu things. And of course, it still has the spiders inside, just like Spider-Man and the first version of Redback. And the other feature is the water blast attack, which started in Series 2. So the first thing that you gotta do is you simply you know what? I'm gonna do it with another head. And then you... Oh my gosh, don't tell me he's up to this crap again. Oh, Jesus. Oh my gosh, not again, man. Dude, we get it, dude. Get over yourself. Jesus, man, you're really killing me here. You're not recovering at all, dude. We did all this recovery and crap. But then you decide to let it all go again. Come on, man. I know you're better than that. Oh, now you decide to turn on me, huh? Okay, fine. Go then. See if I care. You simply just squish his head. Let it absorb some water, and then you squish the head. So overall, this figure is pretty good. It's definitely, the Blazagon is definitely the star of the show here. So as a whole 2-pack, I give this 2-pack a 2 Storm Shadows out of 3 because this 2-pack is truly amazing. I mean, the Blazagon, as you can tell, is clearly the star of the show here. His sculpting is just amazing. The new action feature makes his head more proportionate, but the Redback is also cool too. His spider features really do show with the more purpley-ish color, and the fact that he might be the new leader is kind of cool. Huh? What's happening? What's happening? Ah!